Fan Frenzy's where we're at. Fan Frenzy is where you, the fans, take control of the conversation. Oh, yeah, I was swinging at you the Wi-Fi code, wasn't I? I'll start us off. Sam, he starts us off. Hello, Sam. How are you going, bunny? Race ranking, not my cup of tea, 6 out of 10. Oh, my phone's about to go flat. Hope you've got this, Shane. I understand the intense one-stop versus the two-stop, but whether it was a TV direction or I'm ready for a mid-season break, it just didn't seem that good. 3 points to Alonso. God knows what that green tractor got him. God knows how that green tractor got him there, but he kept fifth. Nice. 2 points to Bortoletto. Again, the rookie Sauber is in the points. Great job. 1 point to Lawson. Yeah, fair enough. Dud. Ferrari fumbles Leclerc. Hamilton is nowhere. What a Muppet show. Ooh, it's nearly as violent as Sam gets in his comments,
does sound
doesn't it?
Quite aggressive, doesn't it?
Question. Well, we did his question as the opening question. But it was, what is your show, movie, marathon, binge, sport going to be for the season break? Currently, he's watching The Rookie. Never seen The Rookie. Is it any good?
Nope, never seen it.
I've seen just glimpses. Some old bloke joins the force. I think he was a writer or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Over to you, Shane. Have you got one?
Yeah, I've got Jordan. So, race ranking 8, 3 to Bortoletto, great performance all weekend. 2 to Alonso, best he's looked all year. And 1 to Lawson for holding on in front of Max. Date of the day, Alpine. Just when you thought they were beginning to turn things around, they ended up as the last cars on track. Hero of the hour was Lando for protecting the trophies before celebrating.
Like that.
You know what happened last year?
Great
Yeah,
call.
very good. Question. Who all on the current grid will win the championships in the future? Over or under 4?
That's a good question.
Do we think there's more than 4 championship winners in the current grid or less than 4?
Okay.
Let's go through them.
So we're going for new champions. And taking out
new champions. So let's go through them. Let's go Norris.
Yes.
Oscar.
Yes.
What are you delaying on that? Why are you so down the dumps
because
about
I'm
Oscar?
I want him to get away from McLaren. And
You're so pessimistic.
yeah, I'm just worried. I'm a worried young man. I am.
Ruining your championship experience. Charles?
Oh,
Yes.
he's got the potential if he wasn't in the Ferrari.
Yeah, but it's so hard, isn't it? I mean, because I was thinking about this the other day. McLaren have found their sweet spot, and they're only going to get 2 years out of the sweet spot.
Yep.
They're going to win 2
I'm gonna
constructors.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got it in him, but he's got to have the right machinery going.
I think he's going to be the one that misses.
He could be.
Deserves one that won't ever get one.
Yeah,
but I love everything about Charles, which is super critical.
But yeah, no, I think he's got the potential to.
Yep.
I mean, we don't really know, do we? His teammate has won a couple of them, yes. George?
Yes. And I feel like it's going to be a really unpopular...
A stolen one.
A really unpopular win.
See, I'm not as confident on George as I am Charles.
I feel like George would fall into one.
I think maybe by the time Mercedes get up there, who knows, Kimi might be
Good
extracting that potential.
I can see George fighting
All
for
right,
one.
well, we're going to have to vote for this. Yes or no, Shane? I'm saying no.
No.
Okay,
I'm
no.
saying yes.
Well, no good. He doesn't get on the list. So we've got.
Okay. Sorry,
Charles.
I thought we were having individual lists.
No.
My bad.
I'll say yes for
collective.
Charles.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got 3 so far: Oscar, Norris, and Charles. Not George. Kimi Antonelli.
No.
Only if that Mercedes is real good.
That's not the answer.
Okay, no.
Yep. Okay. I haven't seen enough from him yet to tell me that he's going to win a world championship at this stage. Carlos Sainz.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No. That's just...
Oh, it's terrible. Alex Albon.
No.
It's so hard. I mean, you don't know where he might end up somewhere. Like he might end up in a top seat,
Back at
mightn't
Red
he?
Bull and-
or a Mercedes. He may end up somewhere that does put him in that spot. But at the moment, I haven't quite seen enough from him to suggest that he's a world champion. Gabriel Bortoletto.
Maybe.
Not yet.
Maybe.
Haven't seen enough from him yet.
Okay.
Hulkenberg.
No.
He might win a world championship before he wins a race. Ocon.
No.
Where's his teammate? Who's his teammate this year?
Behrman.
No.
No.
He hasn't quite got the attributes, has he? Franco Colapinto.
No.
No.
Pierre Gasly.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I'm nearly with you on a maybe because it's going to require a team move. It wouldn't surprise me to see a Mercedes someone pick him up and all of a sudden he nick one a Rosberg style or a Button style.
Yeah, like a Jensen style, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Rosberg was the wrong example. But yeah, Button style, nick one or Kimi. Yeah, but I'm going to say no. I don't think he's got the consistency for it, but yeah. Fernando Alonso's already got one. Lance Stroll?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think that's probably the next one. Surely Dad will buy...
I mean, they might have the fastest car next year, and Fernando's eyes or back might have gone by then.
Yeah.
There's a chance he might win the World Championship next year. You do have to realise this.
No, don't say horrible things
But
like
you
that.
can't count Fernando... obviously we want 4 new, so are you going to be able to count Max in this?
No. Max and Fernando are out. No, yeah. So, yeah, Stroll's probably, because they might win the fastest car next year, and Fernando's back's gone. Yuki Tsunoda?
No.
But no.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about it.
No, I'm just still looking at the question and see in the future will win. So do you think Max has got another title in him?
Hang on, let me finish. I haven't quite finished. Lawson?
No.
No.
Hadjar?
No.
Not yet, and that's really harsh. But we haven't seen enough. We haven't seen a Lewis Hamilton style rookie season or a first couple of year season or an Oscar Piastri. I mean, he's clearly in it in his third season. Yep. Getting to Shane's point of the question. Okay, so do we think Max Verstappen is going to win another world championship?
Of course he will.
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez.
He needs half a decent car.
I think so too. Yep. I mean, we decided there was 3 new winners that we thought was Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, and Norris.
You forgot Stroll.
Yes. So there's 3 that we think. I mean, you'd have to think that of those 3, they might win multiple because they'll be in the right machinery.
Don't know. I think multiple will be a lot harder in this generation.
So you think we're going to see single world championship winners?
I wouldn't be surprised. Some of the teammate makeups up.
When was the last time we saw a single world championship winner?
Jenson Button, Nico
Rosberg. Ages ago.
That's what I'm saying.
They're the very few.
My point being that we've got some really even team pairings at the moment, which we haven't had too many even.
Name the even team pairings.
Both the McLaren boys.
Okay, name another flop.
Both the Ferrari boys.
Pardon?
But that's a strong pairing. That's a strong pairing.
I could not disagree anymore. Lewis Hamilton is so far off the market.
There isn't the discrepancy that we've had in years gone by with some of these.
I think
other
McLaren's
teams.
the only even pairing at the moment.
I think
Stroll and...
I think Stroll and... No, but they are, as silly as it sounds,
because they
are
crap.
a little bit. Hulkenberg and Bortoletto are actually a pretty close, strong
but they're
pairing
not at the top level.
No, but they're close to one another.
Yeah.
Right, that's the point I'm making, is where you don't have a Max and Yuki style thing, where Max is mile ahead. No, but you don't have it up and down the grid. There are, within the teams, regardless of the high or low skill level, both drivers in most teams are pretty closely matched. Like Lawson and Hadjar are pretty close. Yes, they're not at the absolute top echelon.
I think that's what happens at the bottom level.
Yeah, but next to each other, just as drivers, they're really close.
I guess the big thing is, too, out of these current drivers, how many more years have some of them got?
Yeah.
Plus, you've got new... Like, if Oscar doesn't win this year, who knows what crap...
Yeah, you never know what...
That's right.
Yeah,
that could be his chance gone.
George and Kimi are not a close pairing. Yes, the Mercedes is a good chassis, but as just a driver pairing, George is miles ahead of what Kimi is. So that's what I'm saying, in that you are likely... I feel like you can see lots of single world champions, because it could be... like let's say Lawson and Hadjar, for example. It might be Hadjar one year, it might be Lawson the next year. But then if you've got that in George and Kimi's world, it could be George, because Kimi isn't at that level.
Yes, the question
are
is
you telling me there's going to be lots of George wins?
I'm telling you that there's going to be lots
of singles. But the
It's gonna be
bottom
lots
end
of-
doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter where they are. Just
It
as
does.
drivers,
It does. To win a world championship, you have to be at the top.
as drivers in your team.
Yeah,
they
there's
are
only one.
closely
There's only one close pairing at the moment.
There's lots of close pairings.
Not in world championship contention.
No, but in the future, which is the question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, history tells us that we see teams go on a run. We see drivers go on a run. So if, out of those three, that's 3 seasons. You'd have to assume that some of them are going to go on a run. Even if Oscar gets 2 and Lando gets 2, if they could stay on this run, I mean, that's probably still best place to take on the next championship. I mean, you probably couldn't trust Charles to win a world championship now. Think about it, because he's in a Ferrari, but he may move. Of Max, I would have thought Max should be able to win another world championship. I imagine he's going to go into 2026, work out who's the fastest, and say, "I want to drive there, thank you." And if he can't drive there, he'll go second fastest, and then go and win the championship because he's that good.
I think he only wants one more. I don't reckon if he gets one more, he might just pull the pin. Family, yeah. He doesn't like all the politics. He doesn't like doing all the junk that goes with it. He'd probably just go and race his eSims and or even get into the endurance racing.
Yep.
We might discuss that in our mid-season review. Who else is a world championship on there? Is Lewis Hamilton going to win another world championship? No, doesn't seem that way, does it?
No.
Fernando Alonso?
Yes. Would you even ask me that question?
Quick onto it. He could be the fastest car next year.
He could.
The way they have put money into that team.
Be a long season
I haven't
on
seen
this
anything to
podcast
suggest
for you two both
that's
if he
going to
wins the
happen.
title. I'll tell you that much.
But I mean, you put Adrian Newey in a new team and
anything.
New regulations, and he gets his teeth into it. Is there any other world champions I've missed?
No.
I think that's it. Yeah. So, anyway, I think there's probably 4 future world champions. One of them has already won plenty of them. And I'm less confident with Charles the more I think about it. But obviously, like Albon and the rookies, you just never know how they're going to develop. I mean, Bortoletto, for me, looks fantastic, but can he carry a big team? Next question.
Next one is from Kingsley. Gives the race ranking a 7 out of 10. May just be me, but I found the race a bit of ho-hum and not exactly sure why. 3 to Bortoletto, seems to be punching higher than usual over the whole weekend. 2 to Oscar, mainly because of his composure, calmness and focus on the job at hand. And 1 to Russell, a quiet achiever, just chipping away with great driving and ready to grab opportunities in what is clearly a lesser car than the McLarens. He started the day as Ferrari for being, well, Ferrari. They really are becoming a joke.
Question?
No question.
Can someone else do Nats? Because my phone's about to die.
Okay, I'll do Nats. So, Nats race ranking was 7 out of 10. It was okay. Lawson for 3 for finishing ahead of Max.
Oh, gosh.
2 for Alonso. Nice to see the British racing green tractor back in the points. And 1 to Bortoletto, a fine patch of form. Dud Ferrari. 2 very unhappy drivers going into the break. Hero, Axl Rose waving the checkered flag.
I missed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Some of these celebrities, maybe I'd rather see more motorsport orientated. But anyway, question: Does anyone else feel like our beloved sport of motor racing is becoming less about the raw power of the motor car and flat-out racing, and more about managing tyres and fuel? At times, it doesn't feel like balls to the wall racing, but a game of chess, and I absolutely agree.
Yeah, only for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it? More than that. I mean, before the last 20 years, it was about fuel stops, wasn't it?
That's right.
Fuel strategies and...
Yeah, but they still went balls.
That encouraged
Yeah.
having a crack, didn't it?
Yep.
I guess, the fuel stops.
Because you never knew what that other car had in the tank, so you had to go for it.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
So do we bring back refueling?
Would you? You were a fan of that, weren't you?
A little bit. It just has that one extra element. Of course, if your driver's then screwed over by something going wrong in the fuel stop, then you hate it. But just that little, especially because we have so hard to get overtaking done, it could just encourage, cars starting with more fuel, cars starting with less, and so on.
Tristan?
Yeah, I think like advances in technology and safety and all that kind of stuff, it would be a very, very different proposition to what it was. When you think refueling, you think mid-90s refueling.
Yep.
Explosions.
Yeah, explosions
Yacht
and
spinning.
people on fire and, ethanol being sprayed all over drivers. And so we would be well and truly far from that. But I think it would add a little bit of something to it. You could do it in a sense where it's not a full tank, where it's just, you got to have a splash and dash and go kind of thing. I was watching Time Attack a few months ago, and some of the ways that they refuel is just phenomenal. It's like...
Sorry, what?
It reminded me...
What's Time Attack?
It's just cars with ridiculous aeros and splitters just going really fast for one lap and then coming in and then getting fuel and then doing one lap and then getting fuel and doing one... It's like just a little bit of a standalone sort of lower...
It's a series.
It's a series. It's like a social sort of series type thing. It's the best way to describe it. It's actually pretty big in Sydney, in Australia, actually. But even if you look at like what IndyCar and NASCAR and stuff like that, it just reminds me of a massive bloke sculling a beer in a pub. To be quite honest, it's just in it goes, and it's just gallons upon gallons of petrol and fuel just into these things. So yeah, it'd be different, and I'm sure they'd find a way to make it. Where it didn't sort of impact racing in Australia too much. But it would be a nice little addition, I think. As I said, it doesn't need to be a full tank of fuel. It could just be, it's just part of it. Just splash and dash and off you go.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and that's what they used to do, isn't it? Yeah. It used to be... Well, I've calculated that he's got 13 laps of fuel in there.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Yeah, it did make it interesting.
Just something extra.
That's
it for Fan Frenzy.
Fantastic.
That's it, Fan Frenzy, this week.
Very good. Keep a listen out because we're going to have our mid-season review coming out a little bit later on. Goodbye now.